It is curtains down on the first phase of polling. The fate of 121 seats has been sealed. 3 crores 34 lakh voters have cast their ballot. They were on the voters' roll, and now we'll only know the fate of these 121 seats come the 14th of this month, when that last vote is counted. On the other hand, the fate of Tejashwi Yadav, the face of the Mahagathbandhan, also sealed today from the seat of Raghopur. You have 2 deputy chief ministers. They were also in the fray, and 13 sitting cabinet ministers where the government of Bihar is concerned. Well, now the focus shifts to the second phase of elections of 122 seats. But viewers, the biggest talking point right now, which has left many people wondering on what this election really means. For the likes of us who were on the ground, most of us picked up one refrain, that this was a silent election. But the voters have spoken so loudly when it comes down to the ballot, because the kind of voting that has been recorded in Bihar has been unprecedented in the first phase. And that brings me to our first set of news break this evening. All right, so the news that we are breaking right now is that Bihar has seen the highest voter turnout in the last 20 years. I'm going to take you through. In 2010, where the first phase of elections was concerned, the voter turnout was 52.1%, 2015, 55.9%, 2020, 56.1%, and 2025, it is 60.1% till now. This, of course, is phase 1. What I've given you for other years has been the cumulative voting turnout in 2010, 2015 and 22. So first phase has surpassed the cumulative voting percentage of 2010, 2015 and 2020. And the 60.1% that has been recorded till 5 p.m. viewers right now, in all probability, will be bumped up with a couple of more, notches, as there will be people in the voting line. And we've seen in the recent past that the whole aggregate does go up by a couple of percentage after it's been calculated. So this is unprecedented. What most of us thought was a silent election and was a silent election has spoken very loudly at the hustings at the box office. So the voters who we thought were not that enthused, there was no wave, clearly were enthused, because they've gone out in large numbers and they have voted despite of the fact that there has been a reduction on 40 to 45 lakh votes after the SIR. So the electorate right now stands of entire Bihar at 7 crore 42 lakhs. It was about 45 lakhs more recorded in the Lok Sabha in January. So despite of the voter numbers coming down, what could be the reason for this massive turnout? That remains to be dissected. Many pollsters right now are silent. What they are looking at very closely and waiting for is the deduction in terms of how much the women have voted, and that could give a larger picture on which way or what is the trend. The scales are tipping in whose favor right now. So there's a, and that would be micro data in terms of how much the women have voted. But till now, we've been getting in data of constituencies, of areas, of districts, of region. And what's really interesting is, viewers, while a Begusarai has recorded bumper voting, something like a Darbhanga has not recorded such a sharp uptick in the voter percentage. They've, every constituency, every region has voted very differently, and there are multiple layers to this election. I would think for any political journalist, any political analyst would agree that this has been one of the most complex elections in terms of the caste dynamics, in terms of the factors, in terms of new players, in terms of changing alliances, in terms of the woman, youth vote. There's so much to it that, one can speak of.